Hello, it is E, and I'm here with a bit of a different video. I'm pretty sure everyone in the Minecraft community knows what's going on with Minecraft Bedrock at the moment, and because of that, there are probably a decent number of people who are making the switch over to Minecraft Java, who may need a crash course on Java and its modding community, specifically the performance mods and the small quality of life mods like that. So, that is what I'm here to try and help with. We're going to go over Modloaders and the performance mods that I personally use in my Forever world. But first, I want to mention launchers. For Minecraft Java, you have a couple of different options for the launchers. Personally, I use CurseForge, but there are a good variety of Minecraft launchers that you can use, which are all, from what I have heard, pretty good. One thing I will say, however, is I would not recommend using a cracked launcher. I don't know how relevant that is to say anymore, but I would personally stay away from them unless you want to have your online security compromised or your computer to come down with some kind of virus. It's just far better to stick with one of the official ones. You can find YouTube videos on all of these kinds of Minecraft launchers. Unfortunately, I don't know any of them off the top of my head. I would absolutely list them if I did, so I will try and link a video if I can find one with some of the different launchers. So, onto Minecraft Modloaders. For Modloaders, you have a decent few options, which I'll be going over now. Please keep in mind I have only ever used 2 of these Modloaders myself, so my commentary on the ones that I have not used before will be pretty surface level. So, starting with Fabric. This is the mod loader that I personally use at the moment and the one that I honestly prefer. It's lightweight, it's very reliable, and mostly focused on optimization mods and small quality of life mods. If you aren't interested in massive mod packs and just want these simple things, like again the performance mods and the quality of life things, then this is a very good choice. Next up, we have Forge. This is the classic and probably one of the oldest mod loaders that is still around today. Forge does not have the optimization mods ported to it like some of the other options that I'll be listing here, so please do keep that in mind. However, it is bulkier than Fabric, so this is a very good choice if you want to play things like Cobblemon or the big mod packs. Next up, we have Neoforge. Neoforge is a fork of Forge, and it is the second ever mod loader that I have experience with. Technically, it is the first that I used before I moved to Fabric. Like Forge itself, this is a very good mod loader for big mod packs, and Neoforge does have more optimization mods ported to it than Forge itself, so if you want to have optimization mods in your game, then I would suggest Neoforge. And last but not least, we have Quilt. Quilt is honestly the one that I have the least experience with. It is a fork of Fabric. It is, like Fabric, a very lightweight mod loader, and it is mainly focused on, again, optimization mods and small quality of life mods. So, just to capstone everything, lightweight, simple mods, either Fabric or Quilt are your best option. For heavy mod packs, then you'll want either Forge or Neoforge. Okay, now that we have an idea on these main mod loaders, let's get into the performance mods that I personally use. Please keep in mind I have the tech literacy of a caveman, so some of these explanations will be very simplified. If you want a full overview of what these mods do, I will be linking all of their Modloaders pages that I can find in the description. So please check there. So first up for performance mods, we have Sodium. This is the first mod that I generally install on all of my Minecraft worlds. This helps to improve FPS and fix graphical issues without affecting the way the game looks. Sodium is available on 3 of the 4 Modloaders that I mentioned, those 3 being Fabric, Quilt, and Neoforge. Next up is not a specifically performance mod, however, it is one that I personally highly recommend that you get, and it is Iris Shaders. For the older Minecraft players out there, this is basically the modern Optifine. Keep in mind that this mod is required if you want to have shaders in your game. Iris Shaders is open source, and it does work with Optifine shaders, and it is available for 3 of the Modloaders that I mentioned, like Sodium. Those 3 being Fabric, Quilt, and Neoforge. Next up is Lithium. This is made by the same person that made Sodium, and like Sodium, it optimizes a bunch of different things in the game without affecting the way the game plays or feels. I won't go over everything it fixes because you could honestly make an entire video on that alone, but a few things that it does work to improve are the mob AI, the world generation, chunk loading, redstone wiring, and there are a handful of others like I said. As with Sodium and Iris Shaders, it works on Fabric, Quilt, and Neoforge. Now we have Ferrite Core. This mod helps to reduce the memory usage of Minecraft. It comes with a very technical description of what it does, but I'm going to be honest and say I have no genuine idea what any of it means. I do not know how to read code. Unlike the other 3 mods, this one supports all 4 Modloaders that I mentioned earlier: Fabric, Quilt, Neoforge, and Forge. And now we're getting deeper into, I don't know how to explain this mod without confusing myself, because now we have entity culling. Basically, this mod looks at what mobs and entities are visible to the player and looks at what mobs and entities are not visible to the player. The ones that are not visible to the player get skipped over in rendering. So essentially, if you have a bunch of minecarts 1,000 blocks away from your base, that will not be rendered. It will still work, but it's not going to take up space when you are playing your game. There is a very smart way that this is all explained on the page, using asynchronous path tracing and leveraging multiple CPU cores. But again, I have no idea what that means. I do know, however, that it works on 3 of the 4 Modloaders that I mentioned, being Fabric, Neoforge, and Forge. And last but not least, we have Concurrent Chunk Management Engine. We are also officially in the I don't know how to explain this mod. Basically, C2ME, as it is shortened to, works to improve chunk generation of the game, alongside other things that I don't know what they are, being the chunk I/O and loading. This mod is available for 2 of the Modloaders that I mentioned, being Fabric and Neoforge. And yeah, that is all of the performance mods that I personally use. I'm sorry I couldn't be more descriptive with some of these. I tried my best, but like I said, I am not very tech savvy. I really just use mods and I enjoy playing Minecraft because of them. Do please keep in mind that you don't need to use all of these. These are just the ones that I use personally for my game. Some of these were suggested to me when I was having some issues with my world that ever since I've just decided to keep around. And now, as a final message, this one is specifically to the Bedrock players. I'm so sorry with everything going on with your game right now. It is so stupid, and yeah, that's about it. That is seriously so shitty. I hope the Bedrock team gets their shit together and actually fixes your game so that you will be able to play it again. Fingers crossed. Until that happens, I hope that this video was helpful to getting into knowing what kind of performance mods there are in Minecraft Java. There are definitely a whole lot more, so I would recommend just looking around mod pages, YouTube. There are a ton of amazing resources for all of these things, but I hope that I was able to provide any amount of help and didn't just make this more confusing. But that is all I had to say, so I hope you have a good day.